A man on the street interview that was being conducted in England back in the mid to early 20th century, and they were going around to all these housewives, moms, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, and asking them what their flu cures were. Everybody was so sure about what you do.
Well, my remedy for flu is to get a small Spanish onion, chop it up finely, and put some brown sugar over it and a little vinegar. And then when it's into a syrup, take a spoonful before you go to bed. It's a very good remedy.
It wasn't even just about what these people 100% were confident and worked, but that there were so many different ways to attack something like a flu or a cold. We're less than 100 years removed from the time where this was really the more coveted and legitimate information that was shared at the time. This is the way people shared information and actually got each other well. These were the homemade time-tested family remedies for things like flu from all natural substances. That was the gold standard for a long time before whatever was pumped out at the factory. Not to demean the tools that are available to us in emergency rooms and everything else, 100%. But like Bobby Kennedy said, over-medication is a big thing. And how ridiculous is it to write off natural remedies for a body that's not mechanical?
It's completely ridiculous. I had a professor who used to say the problem with modern medicine, and to your point, and I always make that caveat. I mean, in an emergency room, I don't want to be at any other place or time in history. But the problem is we're using that same acute care model for a chronically ill society, right? And it's not the same thing. So apple cider vinegar, off the top of my head, without even looking anything up, could work in a variety of ways because it got an incredibly low pH. So that could disable any kind of bacteria or viral replication if you catch it early on. It's antimicrobial, it's probiotic. It's the same reason that I recommend zinc acetate lozenges, because the zinc can inhibit viral replication if you catch it early on in the nasopharynx. So that's why the lozenges I recommend, they're big suckers. You know those, they're like, I don't know, not a silver dollar, but they're big. And you can suck on them for like 20 minutes and they stay in the nasopharynx, and that zinc interrupts viral replication. Oregano, garlic oil, these are all antimicrobial. They're actually found in herbal antimicrobials that actually test in scientific literature better than some antibiotics like rifaximin for IBS and things like that. So there is no doubt that there are a variety of different home remedies and natural compounds that can absolutely combat that. So gargling with apple cider vinegar, I absolutely believe that works, and there's probably multiple mechanisms by which it does work.